Hi there, everyone. Welcome to Tarot with Debbie. First of all, I would like to thank every one of you who has been booking personal readings with me, people who are liking, sharing, subscribing, loving my content. I really appreciate the support and love that you guys are showing me. So, a lot of you have been asking me about personal bookings, especially requests coming from non resident Indians. So, I would want to say that now I'm taking care of some legal stuff at the moment. After that is done, maybe I'll start taking more personal bookings from you guys. And for resident Indians, you guys can contact me in my email mentioned below. And also, I'll be soon launching a website. You guys can book with me through that, okay? So for today's pick a card reading, we are doing what are your haters realizing about you. As usual, I have prepared two piles in front of you guys, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Choose the pile that you feel most intuitively drawn to. You might also feel attracted to more than one pile. The specific timestamps are there in the descriptions as well as the comments below. Alright, let's get started. If you have chosen pile 1, this is going to be your reading. This is a general collective message, so take the message that resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's see for my pile 1s, collective who have chosen pile 1s. What are your haters realizing about you? First, we have the Empress. Then we have the Two of Swords. With the Empress and the Two of Swords, your haters are realizing that you have potential for growth, you have potential for creativity. I'm also getting this feeling of if some of you guys weren't really pretty while growing up, okay, maybe you guys were bullied or maybe you guys were looked down upon, and now I see this huge transformation where you guys might be eating healthy, you guys might be really working on your physical appearance, maybe makeup, maybe your dress, okay? So your haters are kind of shocked that this person would grow up to be so pretty, so beautiful. I'm almost getting this feeling of people in your past, maybe in your childhood, have kind of underestimated you. They never really looked at you the way they wanted. I'm also getting this feeling of maybe you didn't have a lot of people giving you attention, okay? Maybe people from your opposite gender, maybe people in general, but right now you're just glowing, you're just growing, and suddenly I get this huge level of confidence. Someone who has a good skin, someone who's all about beauty and aesthetics. Like, your haters are almost realizing that out of everyone, you, my pile number 1, wouldn't be the person who would be known for their beauty, who would be known for their aesthetics, who would be known for how they look, okay? And if previously, if you guys have been bullied or criticized about how you used to dress or how you looked in general, I kind of see people are getting more influencing vibes from you. People are trying to copy your aesthetics, your style, hair, makeup in general. I'm almost getting this feeling of, okay, no one thought this person would grow up to be that. Okay, you're kind of shocking your haters with your beauty, with your physical appearance. That is coming out very strongly. Let's see, what are your haters realizing about you? Then we have the 9 of Cups. Your haters are realizing, my pile number 1, that you are a very confident person, someone who is very content with themselves, okay? If they were trying to throw shade at you, okay? For example, if you guys have a mole, and maybe that is not the standard beauty where you belong, okay? And for some of you guys, I'm also getting this feeling if someone have a skin condition and that wasn't really appreciated, that was extremely looked down upon, and suddenly I get this vibe, maybe someone who has made content out of that, maybe someone who is feeling confident in their skin. Some of you guys, if you are, for example, a little chubby, a little overweight, don't take it otherwise, okay? It's just me kind of describing. I'm not trying to demean any person, okay? So now that is the normal. You have set up a trend, you have suddenly gained confidence, you are attracting more followers, more people who can follow you and be inspired by the way you look, okay? Or maybe if you have a very simple traditional way of style or aesthetic, so you're confident with that, you're content with that, you're happy with that. Someone who is turning things that they got mocked on, criticized for, okay, they are turning that into power. They're turning that into something that people are normalizing, that people are accepting you, people are loving you, people are appreciating you. Okay, so I'm getting this very strong feeling of you getting out of your comfort zone, mainly when it comes to your physical appearance, look, and how you used to be in general with people. If you were, suppose, a very shy person, okay, suppose you dressed really modestly and now suddenly your dressing has changed, you are dressing more boldly, you're applying your makeup more bold, okay, so your haters are kind of realizing that, oh my god, this person has the dream body. Only if this person own that same aesthetics that they own right now, maybe we would have looked on to this person very differently. I think for a lot of you, I'm intuitively getting that you didn't really care much about how you used to look, how you used to present yourself, and almost I'm getting this feeling of there is an upgrade in your wardrobe, in your style, creativity, aesthetics, it could be whatever, but mainly very strong physical appearance is coming out, okay? So your haters are kind of realizing, oh my god, he or she is hot. We didn't think this person is going to turn out to be such a hottie, if you know what I mean, okay? That is what your haters are realizing about you. Maybe they didn't have the glow up as you did. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. Then we have the Chariot and the Seven of Cups. With the Knight of Wands, the Chariot and the Seven of Cups, I feel your haters are realizing that you have a lot of options right now. In terms of your love, in terms of your career, maybe a lot of friends surrounding you, maybe a lot of people appreciating you, admiring you. If this is for your career, okay, maybe you have created a really significant career progress in your life and your haters thought maybe this person is just gonna be where they are, maybe they are going to remain stagnant, they are not gonna grow out of it, but you really did something about you steering the wheel, taking yourself to a whole different level, okay, someone leveling up. Someone who doesn't really resonate with their older version of themselves, older reality, someone who is leaving all these past people, places, things that didn't serve them, and someone who is literally leveling up, okay? Maybe you have a lot more suitors around you, a lot more people who are opposite your gender. They might be coming to you for proposal, wanting to take you out, okay? And people thought that you are not going to make it, my pile number one. Like, who would choose pile number one, okay? And suddenly they feel like an option. They feel sidelined, okay? You are giving me that main character energy. I mean, not just physically, but your energy is vibrating like someone who is the center of attention. And everybody is crazy, okay? Everybody is trying to follow them. Everybody is trying to copy them. I'm getting this feeling of everybody wants to be you, my pal number one. And that is what your haters are realizing about you. I'm also getting some of your haters might really be secret admirers. Like if they are to hate you, throw shade at you or gossip around with people around them, this is only because they are jealous or maybe there is a sort of envy. But however, they really want to embody your energy is what I intuitively pick up on my pile number ones. Yeah, it is giving me a feeling of things are not the same as it used to be. They are almost bound to see you in a different light. They are almost bound to treat you differently. Because, you know, I am getting this feeling if they throw shade at you at this point, like they would literally make a fool of themselves. People would criticize and judge them. And they'll be calling like, you know what, you're crazy to call pile number one this because they are not that at all. I think a lot of your haters are trying to judge you how you were in the past. But now they can't. Because you've already shed that reality. You have already come out of that. Okay? Did I just not say that? You have already shed the reality. You've already come out of that. You left all these people behind with whom your energy didn't really match. And the Six of Swords just confirming, choosing peace over chaos. My goodness. Let's get some more messages. Then we also have the Devil. Okay, clarify the Devil, spirits. Clarify the Devil, please, spirits. Okay. I'm getting this feeling of some of your haters might also feel guilty about the way they have treated you. You know, if I'm getting this a strong feeling of if one of your exes have really took you for granted, like when you were there in their life, they didn't really take you seriously. They cheated on you. They manipulated you. They were abusive and They kind of hurt you. Now they are regretting because you're getting better options. Some of your exes, I feel they want you back. Why am I getting exes? Maybe some of your exes are literally your haters because you have decided to move on and, I don't know, choose a good life for yourself. This could also be some of your friends, maybe toxic family members, or any person that you emotionally were very extremely invested in. Okay, these people are almost feeling ashamed. They are feeling like a fool. Like, out of everyone, I don't think so we should have done this with pile number one, because it just makes us stupid. Like, let's get some more. What are your haters realizing about you? Then we have the Temperance. What are your haters realizing about you? Yes. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. With the Temperance, Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, what I feel is your haters are realizing that your emotions were valid. When you were hurt, when you tried to express yourself, it was pretty valid. When you got mad at a person, it was pretty valid, okay? Your haters are not trying to shame you for the turmoil that they have caused you, okay? You're a nice person in general, okay? You're not toxic. You just have this habit of maybe ghosting people, maybe leaving people behind, okay? Moving on in your life, situations that don't serve you. I feel like you might have been surrounded earlier in the past with a lot of people who weren't really emotionally expressive, not really empathetic. So maybe they kind of, labeled you as someone who is too sensitive, maybe too vulnerable, okay? But however, right now they feel that your feelings are extremely valid. I mean, that is what a healthy person should be. They should moderate their feelings. They should express themselves. Maybe previously you used to have this habit of not really expressing yourself, suppressing your emotions, okay? And now you're more like vocal about it. For some of you, I'm also getting this strong influencing vibes. Maybe some of you guys can literally be writing books, novels, I don't know, stories, magazines, songs, where you are expressing your emotions, okay? And you're connecting with a lot of people who are resonating with you. Some of you guys can literally be tarot readers like I am also, maybe counselor, maybe healers, okay? So now you are in that position where you have kind of found yourself. You're putting yourself out in the public and speaking the truth, okay? And that is what your haters are realizing about you. All right, my pile number ones, this was the message that I was able to channelize. Hope you guys have resonated and enjoyed with the reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down if you guys have resonated. Do share your story, because I love to read all of your comments. And if you guys want a personal booking, you guys can contact me in my email mentioned below. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have chosen pile 2, this is going to be your reading. This is a general collective reading, so take the message that resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's get started. Collectives will be choosing pile number 2. Let's see, what are your haters realizing about you? We have the Justice showing up. Pile number 2, I feel with Justice, literally the first card, your haters are realizing that whatever decisions you took for yourself, financially, emotionally, it can be any aspect of your life, it was extremely just and fair, okay? If you have called out a person, if you did get vocal about a situation, okay, maybe in the earlier, maybe in the past, where people weren't really seeing the truth, something about you exposing the truth, okay? Some of you guys can literally be interested in conspiracy theories, okay, like I am. Some of you guys can literally be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, strong Libra energy. Take it however it resonates. So yeah, something about you putting forward and supporting what the right thing is. So your haters are kind of realizing that. Maybe previously, if you have taken a stand for a cause, people did go against you. People did try to criticize you. People didn't think that you were a team player. But right now, some truth is being revealed. Something is being exposed. And your haters are realizing that you weren't making things up, okay? You weren't, you were seeing things for the way they are and not really having that bias, okay? You weren't wearing that rose-colored glasses. This can be either about a person, situation, take it however it resonates, okay? Your haters are also realizing that they should have trusted you, my pile number 2. They should have relied on your judgment. This may be a work situation where I feel you might have warned some of your bosses or some of your people, okay? If not a work situation, maybe in general, there was something about you which was sensing that danger. And people didn't trust you that time. And your haters are like, we should have been more understanding of my pile number 2s, okay? I don't know what has been revealed. You guys tell me in the comments, okay? What is it that is being revealed? Yeah, your haters are kind of realizing that because they didn't trust your judgment, because they weren't really relying on what you were saying, that situation might have caused a tower moment. I'm also getting this feeling of maybe some of you guys have been a really good friend, maybe advising some of your friends that maybe, for example, their partner was a narcissist or abusive, and you were already seeing those red flags, and you were constantly warning your friend, but your friend didn't like take that seriously, and now this person has to face that consequences, okay? Maybe because of that, your friend, they did really turn against you. Maybe they were like, you're not a true friend, you're not very supportive of it, maybe you're jealous, you're envious. They might have called you these names, and right now they are kind of facing the consequences, okay? They have been having this tower moment. Things that did really seem shinier, okay? The reality is coming out, and the truth is being revealed, and it's extremely bitter. The reality is bitter than your words, is what I am hearing. Then we have the Empress. With the Empress also, it is confirming maybe it can be your female friends, okay? But I'll just get more clarification. What are your haters realizing about you? Clarify the Empress, please. Oh, yes. 5 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Yeah, maybe this friend of yours, okay? Maybe this female friend of yours. They blocked you. They have created this distance with you, okay? Maybe you were exposing their partner, their person, as to how narcissistic they are. Maybe it was all covered up with abuse, okay? If this is not a person, I feel there was a situation where someone was really bluffing about how abundant they are, how materialistically sound they are, okay? But you, my pile number 2, have maybe taken that risk. Maybe you guys were the first one who took that step, who called their BS out, okay? And right now, people, your haters are kind of missing you. Your haters are kind of having this energy of, pile number 2 told us. Pile number 2 did warn us, and we didn't take it seriously, okay? And now they are blocked because maybe pile number 2s, you have tried putting a lot of effort, tried giving a lot to that situation, but when you saw it wasn't really working out in your favor, you wanted to remove yourself, you took your energy back, you wanted to move on, okay? So your haters are kind of realizing that, getting a strong missing energy. Someone wants to also come in contact with you and kind of give you the tea as to what happened in that situation. Take it however it resonates, okay? Emperor. Yeah, your haters are realizing whatever decisions you took in the past, okay? Maybe your own life, okay? Maybe in your own life. It was extremely calculated. It was extremely decisive. It wasn't something that was based on emotion, but it was more of based on logic, okay? Like almost I'm getting this feeling of someone weighing the pros and cons of the situation. Your haters are realizing about that, okay? Previously, your haters did think that maybe this person has some personal agenda. Maybe it is their pride. Maybe it is their ego that is not really letting them see for what it is. Maybe they are not having that emotional aspect into themselves, but all you were doing is, detaching yourself from that situation and taking a more broader perspective, if you know what I mean. So your haters are kind of realizing that. Then we also have the Death card, okay? Clarify the Death, please, Spirit. And the Magician. Yes, I almost feel like your haters are realizing that you saw end of a particular situation, okay? This can be your career, this can be your personal life, okay? This is different for different people, okay? Fit it however this resonates with your situation. Yeah, someone was giving this a magician energy, and what I mean by this is someone was bluffing. Someone was not being their real self, okay? Like I'm getting this, surface level. It might look really good. Maybe an organization just blew up. okay, or maybe some people tried to fraud, okay, and you were the person who caught that. You were trying to be that whistleblower, okay, someone who was trying to expose, but no one really saw that. And when you left that situation, that organization, that is suddenly coming out. The reality is coming out, and people are seeing things for what it is, okay. That is also what I'm getting. Yes, then we have the Six of Swords. See, you leaving the situation. I almost feel like universe was waiting for you to kind of not get involved in that situation. So maybe there was some, this is not a hater message, this is more of like an intuitively what I'm channelizing, okay. So I feel like, yeah, if you are extremely connected to God and nature and universe and all these energies, I feel like there has always been this protective energy. Maybe you guys are extremely intuitive, okay, extremely aware. So someone's intuition did alarm something, and universe was like conspiring so that you can exit from that situation. I'm almost getting that feeling, okay. So for your haters message, I feel they realize that you have chosen the right direction in your life. Your life was headed perfectly. There was nothing wrong with you. Okay, it was just that perception. Maybe the way you delivered it, it was extremely blunt, it was extremely straightforward. So they might have misjudged you, they might have thought you are operating from that egoistic self, okay. But now they are not seeing that. They are understanding the importance of it, okay. That is the message. Okay, my pal number 2, that was what I was able to channelize for you guys. Hope you guys have resonated. Do let me know in the comment section. And if you guys want a personal booking, you guys can contact me in my email mentioned below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.